Okay, ladies and gentlemen, hello. Okay, so we're here and I just made an order of Fenty hair products. I got the starter kit because I believe I don't want to, I just can't afford to get the whole packet right now. I need to go get my nails done because Justin is like, babe, go get your nails, get your hair, change your hair color. I'm like, babe, are you trying to get me to look like Beyonce? I don't look like her, but I do like the blonde a little bit. The blonde hair is really nice. And I used to have that blonde hair. I think it looks really good with my complexion, like the little bit of dirty blonde. So I'm just gonna rock that. He's getting me back into wearing my hair down and wearing extensions again, because I was like, okay, I'm not gonna do the hair extensions because, I wasn't feeling like I have somebody like, Justin is definitely investing in me. And I know you guys are not seeing him investing in me. You're not seeing him saying my name. You're not, so a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh, she's just another delusional one. No, I have faith that it is him because he's made it loud and clear. And he's being extremely cautious in terms of, just putting me out there and putting my name out there and things like that, because especially with the P. Diddy case and all these things going on, it's very important that his future wife is protected and she's hidden somewhere until we're ready, until he's ready. I think I'm ready. I've faced some pretty dark times, but you don't know the dangers that are out there. And I trust my man. And even if he's still married to Haley, I'm still considering him my man, because every night I'm thinking of him. I'm doing my masturbating rituals. Sorry, guys, I do have to share. I am one of those sharers. But yeah, so Rihanna, girl, we definitely are excited to get to try this hair product. Because when you're feeling kind of mad at people and you're bitter, it's like there's no point it's not a jealous feeling. It's how do I call it? It's angry that somebody didn't do something that you probably were supposed to do, or that if I was supposed to do it, I would definitely, if I had the money, I would do it, but I don't. And what I'm thinking is, if I can give these beautiful ladies advice, they probably definitely need to hear from me and can use my advice. Because if you don't give them advice, they're not going to use it. If you don't show them that you're listening to them, that you're caring for them, they're going to continue to just not do whatever it is that you're asking them to do. And it also shows that they're listening to you. When you see a change happening, they're like, okay, they're listening to you. So it's like, you're going to be a billionaire one day. Don't ever think that you're not. Don't ever believe that you could never, because you never know what you're going to become. You have to have that faith. Just like I'm like, people might want to make me feel like I'm not talking to Justin. I've seen Justin homeless. I mean, not homeless, but hanging with the homeless. I'm like, why wouldn't Justin talk to me? He has made it so loud and clear that it is so possible for him to talk to someone as low as I am. And I don't believe I'm low like that, right? So I was low down and dirty and just going through so much. And when I saw so much poverty, it just made me look at the billionaires, like people that have so much but are doing so little but are asking for donations. And I'm like, why don't you donate? Why don't you donate? You know what I mean? Like donate more, but if you already bought a house and you have a house and it's paid off, I don't understand where you're having a financial struggle, especially when you have a huge successful business. And that's for Rihanna, right? And so I'm not the kind of person. My hair is so thirsty right now, y'all. My hair is thirsty. When I say it's thirsty, I could not resist Rihanna's hydrating hairline. I wanted to definitely go ahead and get the $110 big ones. First of all, Rihanna sells herself so well. I mean, she speaks to me. Like when I say the color, the smell, Rihanna has great taste and sense. Oh my God. When I got this the Fenty Skin Cream, y'all, I love the scented everything. And I feel like we're like sort of like female mirrors in a lot of ways than not. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but she definitely like nailed it when it comes to the scents. I don't like non-scented stuff. I love scented stuff. Like I hate like when stuff smells. I love when stuff smells good. Like even right now, I won't lie, there is like a smell in my apartment, in my room, where I'm like, what is this? Like I don't know what it is. It's like I won't lie, I'm on my period. I know it's gross, guys, but we're going to open up. I'm on my period, right? But I've showered. I've washed my body. You know, I probably was like masturbating, thinking about Justin and, you know, on my period. And I pulled out a tampon. It's probably somewhere under my bed. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is that smell? Like, it wasn't smelling like this before. My apartment is clean. My room is clean. What do I do about this, right? So I'm a little tired. Like usually which is what I'm about to do actually. I'm going to grab all my things. I'm going to grab my bed and flip it upside down, throw a little bit more bleach, wash my sheets. Now, this is the problem. My washer is locked. I accidentally put a bra in my washer and now it's locked and now I can't open it and I can't wash one bra in that big dryer. So I can't wash my sheets. You get what I mean? This is a real struggle. And this reminds me, this is what puts me in a position where I'm like, I need to talk to our girls. I need to talk to our billionaire babes. We need to talk, girls. Like, the Black community needs your help. Like, they are so obviously falling. And if we continue to ignore them, and I know that a lot of them are not very nice, which is why I'm out here as a Black African woman talking to so many African Americans out here and telling them, guys, we need you guys to be nice to these billionaires in the comments. We need you guys to be as polite as possible. And that starts with me. One thing you have to know about me is I'm never one to bully a celebrity. Even if they're rich doesn't mean they got it easy. It doesn't mean their wealth came easy. You don't know the kind of sacrifices that they had to make to get where they are. And when I become a billionaire, when I become a trillionaire, you're going to hear my story. And my story is right here. The sacrifices I had to make, the many times I had to sleep on the street, the many times I had to face corners, kiss frogs. I mean, I had to wash so many asses. I had to literally hold dirty hands. That's where love begins. Love begins by reaching out to the homeless and definitely touching. That's what God wants you to do. And when we don't do that, it breaks God's heart. Because when God created Adam, he created Adam with love. There is no way that you can handcraft a man and not make that man out of love. There is no way that you can just, ignore it. Now, I'm the kind of person that I will reach out to these beautiful ladies, and if they want to listen, please, by any means, please, I wish that you would hear me out. But if they don't, I just have my husband, Justin, and we're going to just run off and figure out what we're going to do to help the Black community. And not just the Black community, but the white community that's fallen, trying to help the Black community, trying to rebuild, trying to recover, but ending up being molested and abused the way Justin Bieber was abused. This is something that I do not tolerate. I do not want to see. I don't care what they did in the past. That's the past. We cannot move on to a brighter future by looking back and looking at, like, we see, but every time I look back to see what the white community did to the Black people to make them so damaged, only makes me wonder why, what happened. So I haven't heard your history as a white person, because they think that, because we're rich, our pain doesn't matter. Because we're rich, our hurts don't matter. So if our hurts don't matter, then your hurts don't matter. And so we're going to continue to ignore your pains. And so that's how I see it. I don't want it to be that way. That's why I'm here. And I've always been here. They picked me up from Africa. they delivered me from poverty, and so I want to be able to be there for them the way they're there for me. I don't want to compete, and I don't want to choose sides. One thing I always know is I'm here to help the white community as much as I can, as well as the black. To be continued. Oh, guys, I thought that 10 minutes, my bad. I thought that 10 minutes were, my video was 10 minutes. It's actually 15 minutes. Sorry. Okay, so I'm here to help the black community and the white community. But because I'm married to Justin, when I, of course, not yet, but when I get married to Justin, but I'm believing it, manifesting it, right? When I get married to Justin, I want to talk to him about both of the communities. Right after we heal, me and Justin are going to need at least 5 years of probably time to ourselves before we get back to the world, right? We're going to need 5 years to make love, 5 years of a honeymoon, 5 years probably will be enough, maybe even 10 years, just resting, right? And then finally diving back into, but when we're resting, we're not going to ignore, charity. I still give to charity, World Vision. I give to World Vision because I believe in Justin. I believe that Justin is doing what he's supposed to be doing. And I want to continue to invest in World Vision. Even with the little I have, I'm still donating, right? And so with the much that you have, you definitely can do more, because all I can feel and sense is the poor being drained. Their energy is drained. You guys, like Rihanna, you're a billionaire, babe. You can definitely help build housing. Beyonce did housing. I was definitely, I slept over in one of Beyonce's, it was like a shelter. They turned it into a shelter because Beyonce has apartments in Houston, and I saw one of those apartments. I don't know if it's a low income apartment, but Houston is a lot cheaper, and it was in downtown. So that's the start. Like, I want to get to talk about my girl Beyonce and really be like, okay, Beyonce is doing something. When I look at Beyonce's page, I see mostly the black community, which is something that is so good, because I'm not saying don't focus on the white community. I'm just saying, so many white people have had that opportunity. They have the conditioners. Remember, in the black community, when we all started, all white people had their hair products. Black people still were lacking hair products. Black people were lacking love. Black people were still so I want a group that's going to focus. And that's where Beyonce comes in. And that's what I love about Beyonce's products. And I'm going to definitely try them out. Beyonce's products have, the oils and the things. So we're going to see. It seems like she's spending more money on the actual product. I mean, not the product, the bottle, the container versus the actual product, right? But I have to go order some Beyonce stuff because, oh God, Beyonce is such a hard worker. She's worked so hard, and I'm going to look into the charity organizations that they donate to. I highly doubt that they're lying or pretending like they're not doing it, but I know the United States is definitely getting on everybody when it comes to donating and helping the poor and feeding, because if you feed, it will eliminate the problems in the world, meaning it will make people less violent. You get what I mean? Because if you don't feed animals, they're going to eat you. They're going to wild out. They're going to act out. So it's important to do your part. The United States has done its part. There's so many white soldiers that have died, and a lot of them might still be lacking proper housing, proper mental health services. I don't know, but like I said, even focusing on the black community is very important. And I know a lot of them are definitely stubborn and, don't want to listen, and they want to, make fun of other black people, and they've done it to me. But I still can't ignore the many that have been a hand to me. That one girl, in South Beach that walked up to me and bought me clothes when I was out there, in the rain, in the sun, touched my heart to say Keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up. And when me and the love of my life make our babies, this is for you guys. This is for you guys especially. We're here to build new, beautiful generations of Black people that are going to be educated. But we have to make affordable educational systems for these Black people, for the Black community. The African American culture needs you desperately, and we cannot ignore them, guys. We cannot ignore them. To be continued.